Hey guys, Eli here. So this is going to be our new project we're going to be working on. As you can see here, there's a little bit of snow here, so you can't really see it that good, but we'll see if we can do a little walk around, kind of see how it looks. It's a little bit rusted, or a lot rusted. You can see the trim is kind of browning out right there. And then back down here, it's a little bit of rust here. And back here, as you can see, got some rust building up here along the walls. We got some nice little mini flat piece of power. It's pretty good. See over here on this side, you got a little rust going here and there. The back is full of junk because this truck looked like it was turning into a little dumpster. Go inside here. We got our typical tear in our seat, and yep, not too bad. It's not running right now, so we'll go ahead and get it towed into the garage and then go from there. So I'll show you guys here in a little bit once we get it back into close to the garage. Hey guys, Eli here. So we got the truck back in here, and we got it, most of the snow cleared out. It still has some snow here and there, so it's going to be melting and making a puddle, but it's warming up. So this is going to be our next project here. We're going to be doing is trying to get this truck up and running. And it's not in the best shape. As you can see over there, the door doesn't close, but a bungee cord is going to take care of that, so we'll be fine. And this is it's a 05 F350 6.0 power stroke, which is pretty much your normal truck right here. It's a single cab, and as you can see here, it's a little rusted, and we're gonna go ahead and call this truck the ranch hand right here. You can see right there. So that's a good I think that's a good name for it. We'll call this truck the ranch hand. For most of you guys, this is a piece of junk or a piece of trash, but for some reason it's good. I like it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and the goal for this truck is to get it up and running, and maybe put a S400 on it, maybe nitrous, probably not, so don't get too excited, and maybe take it to a dyno event. So we have one dyno event coming up right now, which is gonna be in Rapid City, and we have about 1 week to get it ready. Yep, 1 week. So are we gonna get it ready? Probably not, but we're gonna do a little bit of this, and that might get us there. So don't think it's gonna happen. Probably not, but we're still gonna go ahead and try to get that. But if not, we can get it running. We'll be fine. So on this video, we're mainly just gonna be telling you what to look for if you're gonna go out and buy a truck and it's not running, and what to look for, and see if the engine's working good or bad. So we'll go ahead and get to it and show you guys what to look for when buying a truck that's not running. So we'll go ahead and do that. We got the hood open, popped. We got some light here. So the first thing you want to do is check for the oil. That's the first thing. Make sure it has oil. Yep, it looks like it's got oil. It's all black. It's really dirty. So that means that's good. We got oil on the bottom at least. And then you check here on the coolant, and it looks super dirty. So it could be that the reservoir is the oil coolant might have ruptured a little bit and it's leaking, or the EGR. I think it's oil coolant, but it doesn't have anything in there, so it doesn't really matter. So now that we check that it has oil, what you go ahead and do is bring a battery with you when you're coming to check the truck. So we're gonna go ahead and connect it right there, and then take the cap off. As you can see, someone took the cap, and off we go. So what you do is go ahead and disconnect this little switch right here. This is the starter switch right here, and then we're gonna touch it to the positive and turn it over. So what we're gonna be hearing here is for the crank on the motor, it needs to sound even. If it has like a uneven crank, which goes, then that means it's probably running out of pressure. And if there's blow by coming from the right here, then that means it's pretty much dead. That means it's losing all compression, because it shouldn't be smoky through here if it's just barely cranking really slow. Like once it's running and it's hot, yeah, you can see the little bit. It's just normal. But if it's doing it when it's just barely trying to turn on, then that means it's lost power. So let's go ahead and see what it does. Okay, so it looks like the starter went out. So we'll go ahead and figure that situation out first and then come back. Now that we have the batteries, all we have to do is clean them up, and then looks like we're back in business. So we'll go ahead and try it again. So just go ahead and see if you can hear the motor cranking, and then check to see if blow by starts coming out of there. So there you have it. You can hear the mist. So that's pretty much tells us that it's not running. It looks like there's no blow by coming out of there. So let's see if we can it won't turn on. So but since we already tried it in the summer and it was puffing, but right now it's kind of cold, so it looks like it's doing pretty good. So that's pretty much it. The only other thing that we can do is if you have a compression to test for the compression, we'll just pop one of the glow plugs out and see what we got going there, but just for fun, and then show you guys. So we'll go ahead and do that and then show you guys. So we went ahead and took down here we went ahead and took the fender well off right here, and we took off the very last glow plug on the motor right here. Right there, we went ahead and hooked up the compression kit gauge. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we got it set to zero right here. You can see right there. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and crank it and see what kind of PSI we build. Okay, so as you can see there, we got about 120 PSIs maybe. Yeah, it's pretty low. So yeah, so now we know for sure, since we did the compression test, we don't need to do the rest of the holes because we know she's bad. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is now we can decide what we're gonna do. We're either gonna have to buy another motor, or like if you're trying to buy the truck, you have to either figure in a rebuild or a used motor into the equation. So that'll help you decide whether you want to buy the truck or see if you can get a good deal out of there and get a discount or something. So yeah, that's a few tips here and there so you can look at when you go, and if it's not running, just make sure you take a battery. So we'll go ahead and usually the transmissions on these trucks they're always pretty good, but you never know. So for now, we'll just go ahead and that's a good way to check that out, and then we're gonna go ahead and call this a day for today, and then hope that helped you guys. In case you guys ever have to do something, check it out. So that'll be it for this video, and then hope you guys enjoyed, and then catch you guys in the next one.